And we're back. Okay, so you guys managed to make your way through. And anybody, it's dark now. Do you want to cast your light spell again, or are you just going to try to make your way in the dark?
Is it completely dark for the two humans?
It's pretty dim. I mean, you can still see, but you have to move at a very slow pace and sort of watch your footing.
And how well can Mordecai see?
Yeah, he can see pretty well. He's doing quite all right.
Yeah. I'd say just have Mordecai lead the way, and I'll keep my hand on his shirt.
I have some torches if you don't mind.
Light will give away our position.
Well, that's up to you.
As long as you can tell us about any dangers, then we'll be okay.
Sure.
Okay. Well, you head forward, and the path goes two ways. You can either head to the left or to the right, and there's a giant, sort of stalagmite that have met in the middle. So it's almost like there's a little circular walkway around it, and then the two paths.
Okay.
Do we still see the blood trail?
Yes, it goes to the right.
What do you guys think?
We'll go to the right, probably.
Okay, head to the right.
Are there any tracks or anything on the right hand path?
You see some really old tracks leading down that way. You also see some old tracks that lead the other way, and then they come back.
I'll just look at the tracks and tell the others that I don't think anybody's been down this way in a while.
Shall we?
Unless you can think of a reason to go to the right. I assume we should go to the left. Follow the blood trail.
Well, we know that, we assume that the goblins were using the goats to pay off the queen, so it would make sense that the left hand led to something to do with her. It's not just the blood creature, because otherwise she wouldn't care if they didn't deliver him.
Right. The queen lies to the left for sure.
May I use spot lore to see if I know anything about this dungeon?
Sure.
So,
interesting fact. Dungeons usually have more than one path to get to the end. That's it.
okay. So, what do you guys think? Should we follow the blood trail or to the left and try to explore? Or maybe go separate ways? Those paths might lead to the same spot in this dungeon.
I say we follow the blood.
At least we can investigate what's there. We can always double back down the other passage if we need to. The footprints to this one go there and come back, so maybe it's another door or another
Yep. I mean, there's all kinds of possibilities. There
Yeah.
could be treasure down the right that will help us fight the queen, or it could just be enemies that would weaken us before we fight the queen. So
Yeah, but we can at least scout the route because we know that there's something down there.
yeah, if we find the queen, we don't have to fight her right away. We could explore the rest of the dungeon.
Good plan.
Okay, so you guys want to follow the trail to the right, right? Is that what
Yep.
you're saying?
The blood
Follow
trail.
the blood.
Okay, you follow the blood trail. It leads to like kind of like a winding, downward sloping, sort of like natural stairs. Who's in the front?
Um,
You are. Okay. As you're like heading down the stairs, you hear a click, and a spear shoots out of the wall. Roll a defy danger, dexterity.
okay. Oh no, 5.
You fail, so roll 1d6, and that's you take that amount of damage minus your armor.
Oh, come on, I took 5 damage.
So yeah, as you're heading down, the spear shoots out and cuts a pretty good gash on your side.
Okay.
By the way, some of you guys had your hit points wrong. Mordecai, your total's 21, so you just lost 5, so now you're at 16. Finn, you have 23, and Asha has 23 also.
Yep.
Okay.
I immediately cast Cure Light Wounds on Mordecai.
Okay. Roll for that.
Put 2d6 plus my
No,
wisdom.
that's 1d8. 1d8. Oh yeah, you have to. Yeah, first you have to. Let's see, when you unleash a spell, grant your. Yeah, roll your wisdom check first. 2d6 plus your wisdom. Okay.
Okay, 9.
The spell is cast. However, you have to choose one. You either draw unwelcome attention or put yourself in a spot. Your casting distances from your deity. Take -1 ongoing to cast a spell until the next time you commune. Or after you cast it, the spell is revoked by your deity. You cannot cast a spell again until you commune and have it granted to you.
There was draw unwanted attention to yourself, and then what was the next one?
Your casting distances. So something about your casting,
Okay.
your deity didn't like it, so you take a -1 ongoing to cast a spell until the next time you commune with your deity.
Well, I can commune any time, right?
It takes an hour.
I'll take that. And then maybe we can commune for an hour. I know that's cheesy, but I don't know why I wouldn't just do that.
Well, I think what happened was you healed this fellow Mordecai, and maybe your deity is not particularly fond of this person.
Not a good guy.
Have a nice heart. I pay my taxes.
Well, I think that your deity would maybe feel that Mordecai's motivations are different than his.
Yes, they are. That's why I'm trying to change him.
So roll 1d8 to see how much you heal.
Ah, 5.
+2.
No, just 1d8.
Yes.
All right, so you
Perfect.
managed to heal him completely.
High five, Mordecai.
You also, Mark, you also gain an experience because you failed your first check. So you got 1 XP.
I did?
Yeah, you failed the. Yeah, you rolled a. No, you didn't. You rolled a 9. Who failed? Oh no, Mordecai, you failed. So Mordecai, you actually gained an experience. Sorry, because you failed your defy danger roll.
Yay.
So you got 1 experience.
Thank you, Ashen. I really appreciate this. I'm sorry. I should have
No problem.
paid more attention.
Maybe I should have gone first.
No,
even-
don't worry. It's my job. I want to accept you to put you in danger.
I'm gonna look around for a spot that seems safe to commune for an hour to patch up the hurt feelings with me and Bahamut.
Okay. You do hear some noises coming like from down the hall, and they sound like growling and snarling noises. So do you still want to stop and commune?
Let's set up an ambush.
Okay.
So we're ready to intercept them. Maybe there are more traps in front of us, so somewhere behind where the. Can we reset that trap?
The trap at the spear camp? No. Like you look at it, it looks like it's
None of us are thieves anyway.
none of
Well,
you really have any.
Have you got the spear?
Yeah, you got the spear.
All right.
Because if there's a trap there, I'm assuming they know it's there anyway. So if we just reset it, then I'm going to trip their own trap.
Probably. That's smart. Let's
That plus one wisdom.
let's just let's set an ambush.
Okay.
So we retreat to the top of the ramp.
I don't know what this area looks like. Maybe we can't set an ambush. Maybe it's just a straight hallway.
Nah, I mean it's like a. Here, let's. I'll do a little. We'll draw this out for you a little bit. Okay, so like you guys came in. Here's the bridge. Okay, then you walked this way. Let's say like here's a little like rocky, and then down here is water. I feel like somehow this is gonna look like a penis.
If it doesn't,
Not
I
yet.
can fix it for you.
Okay. So then there was like this round stalactite mite thing, and then this went off this way, but you guys didn't go that way. You came down here, and then these are like the little stairs that went down, and the spear trap was like right here. Oh, can't see that on the stream. Hold on.
Okay.
Okay.
Excellent. So we set an ambush.
Which would
Here.
probably be like back there. Okay. Okay. So you guys are just kind of like standing there, ready.
Yeah, I'll draw my bow.
Yeah, I draw my long shot sword.
Draw my warhammer and shield.
Okay, so you continue to hear these same sounds of like kind of snarling, growling, some barking, but they don't get any closer.
I think we should wait and see what they do.
Why don't you slide at the open to see what is happening?
You're gonna peek around the corner?
Hmm?
I didn't understand what you were saying.
If you cast light, I guess they're those creatures that are making the sounds are coming to your direction.
Oh, you want to
To
lure
see
them
what-
with the light spell?
Yeah.
Okay, I'd do that. I'd cast it on a rock or something.
Okay, so you cast the light on the rock. You just continue to hear the same sounds. You don't. Nothing changes.
Okay.
No, I don't make a sound. I don't know. You just want to attack him? I'm sure we can take him.
Wow. On your command, Ash.
You okay with that, Finn?
I'm okay with fighting.
Yep, sounds good to me.
All right. I cast bless on the party.
Okay.
If it succeeds. And I'm at a -1. So 5, I failed. Damn it.
you're not. Yeah, you're at. Okay, so you were at +2. Yeah, right. All right. So all right, you fail your spell. Okay, so you were trying. What were you trying to cast?
Bless.
Okay. Okay, so you cast the spell. Something happens. Somehow you're not connected or in tune with your deity at that moment, and although normally you would give it +1 ongoing as long as the battle continues, and while the spell is ongoing, you take a -1 to cast a spell. You don't get the benefit, but now until you commune, you take a -2 to cast a spell.
I will be communing after this fight.
But you did gain an experience.
How much?
Just one.
There's one. Neat. Attack.
Okay, so you guys are heading forward.
Yes.
Yep.
Okay, so you run into the room, and as you run in, you see that it's a giant pen
Wait, what?
in the room. You're running into the room, right?
No. We just turned the corner to where we saw the trap.
So you're just going back up to where you've already been?
Yeah, we were hiding right here, right? And we were waiting for the enemies to come this way.
Right.
And once they got to this point, we were hoping they would come up here and run into us and we'd ambush them.
Sure.
Or they would turn around and we'd hit them from behind.
Okay, but nothing came, so now what are you guys doing?
We just look around the corner.
So you're saying you look here?
Yes, basically.
Okay.
If the trap
yeah.
was here.
Okay. So you look around the corner, and yeah, that's basically what I was going into. You see a room, and there's a pen in the middle of the room, and you
Okay.
see that there is a collection of really feral looking dogs, just kind of gnawing at each other and barking at each other and just basically just being unruly.
Can you make friends with these animals then?
That is a good question. I don't think I can.
Is your wolf in heat?
She's not a whore. These don't look like they can pay. She's a beautiful creature of the wild.
Sorry, I don't know how animals work.
Clearly.
Oops.
I don't have anything that allows me to bond with animals, apart from my. I know it's an advanced skill.
Ah, okay. So once we've killed a few of these,
Yeah, as soon as I level up, we can make our peace.
well, do we see a way around these animals?
So you said
Yeah.
they're in a pen.
They're in a pen. I mean, you can totally just walk around them. The pen would be. I'm gonna draw the pen in red. Basically. No, I guess it's purple. Here, and then you have dogs.
Maybe so they don't bark at us and alert people to our position. What is that? Oh, that's a.
What did you think it was?
I don't want to say. So we could throw part of our salted beef at them, so they eat it instead of barking at us, alerting people to our position.
Yeah, sounds like. Yeah, I think that's sensible. Break out some trail rations and chuck them through the bars.
Actually, sorry, no. Before that, let's just go back find a safe spot that I can commune in. Can we do that?
You can make a
Like-
campus fire.
For just an hour.
So you guys want to make camp?
Just for an hour. I don't know if we even need to make camp. I just need to sit there for an hour
Right.
and be like, Bahamut, I'm really sorry, man. I didn't know that would upset you.
In that case, I'll take watch while he's communing.
You need an uninterrupted hour or so in quiet communion. I think you'll find it hard to focus enough while you're inside the dungeon.
Okay.
I'm tempted to go back and get some of the spores to feed the dogs.
Actually, that's a good idea. Those spores could be useful in a variety of ways.
We might harvest some.
If we don't, all you have to do is breathe them in to start feeling the effects. So as long as you keep them in a tightly sealed container, some sort of Tupperware, perhaps.
Well, if you're not going to commune, or
Could
if
we
you can't
just,
commune, I say feeding the dogs is a good idea. If we calm them down, they're not going to alert anyone.
You could just kill them. I mean, you're the
killing them would be
insane.
very noisy.
Yeah.
If we can get to the queen and she doesn't have any idea we're here, our options are much greater than they would be if she knew we were here when we attempt to kill her.
Let me see. Well, do you guys think it's a good idea to try to give them an end destination? Okay.
What was that?
If you guys think it's a good idea to use the shrooms on them, it's okay. Or even feed them.
He's saying like use the mushrooms.
Yeah.
Oh, right. Yeah, let's try that. If you can pick them up without breathing them in.
I'll soak a cloth in water and bind it around my face as a temporary spore prevention device, and see if I can gather some of the spores.
Okay.
It's not that far back, is it?
No, not at all. So you head back, you gather some spores, and what would you like to do with them?
We're gonna mix them in with some field rations, and feed them to the dogs.
Okay, so you throw them into the pen, and the dogs just go absolutely ape shit, and they start making like 3 times as much noise as they fight over all the scraps.
Oh, god damn it.
But at least if someone comes now, it's the dogs, not us, that are causing the disturbance.
As this starts to happen, you start to hear like the sounds of voices all around you.
In every direction?
Yeah, like they start coming from like all over the place, and they're just saying like different things. Some of them are saying, and they're all like different tones and different inflections. Some of them are in different languages that you don't understand, and they're saying things like "What is this devilry?" or "Turn away, don't go." Things like "There is evil lurking here," and basically just like all these tidbits of different people saying different things are sort of like bouncing around the walls and echoing. And up to the north, which should be up here, you see 3 pairs of glowing eyes like moving towards you.
I'll stand behind Asher.
Can I try to cast Blessed again?
Yeah.
Alright, do that.
Okay, so you cast your spell and then pick one of those.
I guess I'll draw unwanted attention to myself since we already have unwanted attention.
Okay,
More.
so these things that are moving towards you, basically they see you casting a spell, and
Yeah.
as such, they begin to move. Like all three of them begin to slither super fast straight at you.
Do I get the spell off at least?
Yeah, you do.
Okay. Everyone has +1
Oh,
to their combat. Oh wait, it's just one person.
I go Mordecai.
Who are you
Is
getting
that right?
to?
Yeah, Mordecai.
Yeah, whatever it says. It says.
Yeah, combatant of your choice. It's just one person. Sorry. I
Okay,
thought
so Mordecai gets a +1 till the end of this combat, right?
yeah, and I get -1 to cast a spell
Okay.
until the spell
So
ends.
as these three things like come out, you see that their bodies look like maggots, like giant maggots, like about a foot in diameter. But their faces are faces of like there's like one looks like a dwarf, another one looks like a warrior's face, another one looks like an old wizard with a beard and long hair. And all of them like have their eyes gouged out, and there's just like green pus flowing down their faces, and you see that their teeth are all like jagged and fanged, and they're like rushing towards you.
I will purify these uncouth beings. I don't know what couth means, but
They're not very polite.
All right, Mordecai, what are you doing?
I'm rushing toward them and battle sound and screaming and attack them. The one with the wizard's face.
Okay, roll a hack and slash, which is strength.
Dexterity, because
Oh yeah, dexterity for you.
sorry. 14.
Damn. All right, so you deal your damage, and at your option, you can either choose to do an extra plus 1d6 and expose yourself to an attack. So you'll do your base of damage, which is 1d10, and then you can choose to do an additional 1d6 of damage, but you'll be opening yourself up for attack.
Okay, I'll do the extra damage.
Okay, go ahead.
Oh, come on. Okay. 8 damage total.
Okay, so describe what you do with your sword.
I go running and holding both my swords on the sheath, and when I come near it, I take both of them and push on the open globes where its eyes should be.
Okay, so your sword goes straight through, and like once again, like voices just like fill the room very loudly, but they're like screaming in agony and pain. But it still manages to like wiggle its way off your sword, and it bolts past you.
and they're suffering, Mordecai. I'm gonna be defending myself
Okay.
with my shield.
Okay. Roll a Constitution.
15 is +2, +1. So 2d6 +1. 8.
Okay. Let's see.
On 7 through 9, hold.
Yeah, you can hold 1, so that means
have the attack's effect or damage.
yeah. That's like yeah. So you can if you get attacked, you can choose one of those.
Deal damage to the attacker equal to your level, so that would be 1 damage. I will open up the attacker to an ally, giving that ally +1 forward against the attacker, and the ally will be Mordecai. Sorry, Finn.
Okay, so Mordecai just like he stabbed this one, and he pulled his sword out, and it kind of like ran by. Then you like got into a defensive posture, and that opened up Mordecai to make one more swing and try to finish him off. So go ahead and roll your hack and slash, Mordecai.
With plus
With a
two?
+1. +1. Oh, +2 with the plus or whatever.
plus. Yeah.
9.
9. Alright, so deal your
What else?
damage.
Did you add in your normal modifiers?
Nope.
Oh yeah, you should add your strength too. Oh no, your dex.
So it's 11.
11. Okay, so that's a success. So once again, you can do 1d10 damage. Go ahead and roll your 1d10.
Okay. Two.
Alright, so describe how you kill this thing.
Oh, 2
Okay.
damage.
So I try to hit with my long sword, but I misses it. But I come with my short sword from down and make an upper slash and hit it in the face, making it fall to the side and just die.
Okay, sweet. Finn, what are you doing now?
I'm gonna take a volley at one of the warrior faced one.
Okay.
So while Mordecai goes in at the one with his swords to try and take the heat off him, I will fire into the body of the warrior dude.
Okay. You deal your damage first off.
Which is what for the bow?
It's going to be. It's based on your class. For you, it is 1d8.
Yeah. Ting.
All right. So yeah, your arrow strikes true, but in the process of doing that, you either have to move to get the shot, placing you in danger. You take some damage as you open yourself up to attack from the other creature, or you have to fire off several shots and you reduce your ammo by 1.
I'll take the extra shots and reduce my ammo by 1.
Okay, so I think you have 3
Two
ammo.
ammo.
Is that right?
Yeah, so 2 now.
So now you're down to 2 ammo.
Yeah.
You only brought 3 arrows with you?
No, I've got spare arrows as well, but you only
Okay.
have 3 with your
It's
initial
not the ammo is 1 ammo is not 1 arrow. It's like it's a unit of arrows basically. So
Okay.
okay.
I'm still defending, but
Okay.
I think technically Mordecai's turn.
Yeah, Mordecai, what are you doing?
I'm going to hit the dwarf face.
Okay.
+4.
Yes.
I don't think either of them have attacked yet. Either of the other maggots.
9.
Yeah, it's. I mean, they've dealt. Oh wait. Oh, I'm sorry. Didn't. Oh yeah, Finn was supposed to take damage actually. Finn, roll.
Delmero didn't count.
Oh no, he didn't take damage. 'Cause you didn't
No, I
use
took
that
extra
option.
shots.
That's right. Okay.
So I took a 9.
Okay, so with a 9, you deal your damage, but the enemy makes attack against you. So deal your damage.
Okay. 8.
Okay, now roll 2d4.
Four.
Okay, so describe how you kill this thing.
Okay, so I
Wait,
hit
I'm
him.
sorry. That was no. You hadn't attacked this one yet. So no, he actually is not quite dead. But as you're like swinging at him, he manages to like dive towards you and take a chunk out of your arm, and he does 1 damage on you. All right, Asha, what are you doing?
Defending. Do any of them attack me?
Yeah, roll a defense.
Ten.
Nice. All right, so you can hold 3.
Oh. I'll do all of them except deal damage to the attacker equal to your level.
Okay.
Or wait, why would I? I'll do deal damage to attacker equal to your level. Open up the attacker, and have the attack.
Okay, so one of the creatures lunges towards Mordecai. It's the one that he's been fighting. Roll a defy danger check, which would be dexterity.
+4.
Mordecai rolls it.
Yes.
+2 of dexterity, +1 from blessing, and +1 from the ones that Asha is giving me.
Yes.
Okay. 11.
Okay, so yeah, you jump out of the way as it tries to bite you.
Okay.
Finn, what are you doing?
Again, I'll take a shot at the one I've just shot at.
Okay.
Take him down. So 8 to hit.
Nice. Okay, so deal your damage.
One.
Nice. All right, so it just barely grazes the thing. Also, you have to either move to get the shot, placing you in danger, or you can take minus 1d6 damage, or reduce your ammo by 1 because you have to take a lot of shots.
I'll move to place myself in danger.
Okay. So in order to get out of the way of one of the attacks, you have to get like right up next to the pen.
Right.
And as you do that, like one of the dogs sort of like lunges forward and takes a bite out of your arm. Roll 1d6 for damage.
2.
Alright, so you take 2 damage from the dog. Alright, Mordecai, what are you doing?
I'm going to finish off the one I'm fighting.
Okay.
13.
Okay, so you actually finish off that one and you manage to finish off the other one. So describe how you do that.
Okay, so I hit the one I'm fighting pretty hard with my long sword, and I throw my short sword on the other. Great.
I think you kind of cut out. Did you guys hear all that? I didn't hear everything.
Okay. I managed to give a really hard hit on the one I'm fighting and cut him in the middle, and I throw my short sword on the other. Finish it.
Nice. Okay, so you take out both of those. And now you're just left standing in the middle of a pool of pus and blood.
I'm gonna make a cape out of the maggot skin.
I hear those are very highly sought after these days.
Yeah, they're
Plus-
coming back.
+5 cape, maggot cape.
I looked to Ash and said, and that's why I'm so expensive.
I need to commune with Bahamut. I've lost contact with him. Can we exit the dungeon for an hour? I don't know if that would be problematic for the timing of the queen getting the goat and being distracted with that, or what. But, you know, we're gonna need my spells probably. So I recommend we leave the dungeon for an hour so I can commune with Bahamut.
I don't know if this is a good idea, but well, never mind.
Would you be able to commune if we could find you a secure location here in the dungeon?
I think about this and I ask myself deeply. I ask the universe if I will be able to relax somewhere in this dungeon if I knew it were secure. What does my heart tell me?
I mean, yeah, if you could create a situation where you feel like completely at ease and safe, you could. But I mean, honestly, like it's not that far to like walk outside.
It's gonna take an hour whether we do it in here or we go outside. So
Okay. Well, if we're going to need spells at some point, and if you're having trouble now because of your innate nature, then it only makes sense to get you powered up.
yep.
Your command. You're the one that's leading.
Can you link the Twitch stream real quick? I don't want to use up bandwidth watching it while we do this, but I'm just curious.
Okay.
What the
You're
overlay?
looking good. Don't worry.
I mean,
Stop.
you look fantastic. Yeah, I mean,
Yeah.
Stop it.
You're like the second best looking guy in this stream. Don't worry about it.
yeah. After me, right? Is that what you're talking about?
Exactly.
All right, guys. Well, we have one more break, and I think that maybe this would be a good time to take it, and that way we'll just we'll finish out from there.
Okay.
Okay. Yeah.
What do you
So
think?
we're gonna say we go out and commune. Yeah.
Yeah, we'll start
Yeah.
up after that.
Okay. Doc.
All right, back
Okay.
in 5 minutes.
Tea time.